Here's the full English translation, keeping the same structure and content. There are certain events in this world that, when you see them, make you think, no, this can't really be happening. Fish falling from the sky, river water turning blood red, thousands of animals moving together in circles. It might sound like something out of a movie, but every one of these events was caught on camera and actually happened. In today's video, we'll talk about some of the most mysterious, strange, and unexplainable events that have even left scientists puzzled. Watch till the end, because there's an event at the end that you won't be able to believe. Let's get started. 1. The mosquito tornado. Over the Mutha River in Pune, India, a massive black swirling cloud-like shape suddenly appeared in the sky one day. It looked exactly like an alien invasion. People got scared and started filming, many thinking it was the end of the world, but experts later explained that it wasn't anything supernatural. It was actually a massive swarm of millions of mosquitoes flying together, forming a tornado shape. Why such a huge number of mosquitoes gathered together remains unknown to this day. 2. A pillar of sunlight in the sky, like a portal. Imagine suddenly seeing a giant beam of light in the sky looking exactly like a doorway to another world. This rare sight is called a sun pillar. Sunlight reflects off ice crystals floating high in the atmosphere, creating this massive column of light. Science says it's simply a trick of nature, but for those who've seen it with their own eyes, it still feels like a mysterious doorway. 3. A river of oil flowing through the desert. While walking through the vast desert of the Arabian Peninsula, a few travelers saw something that left them stunned: real crude oil flowing through the sand like an actual river. Whether this was leaked oil from natural extraction or something else remains unclear. But this event once again proved why this region is called the richest oil reserve in the world. 4. The mud volcano. In the Taban Wildlife Reserve in Sabah, Malaysia, a group of people found a volcano that didn't spew fire. Instead, thick gray mud bubbled up out of it. This type of mud volcano forms when underground gas tries to force its way up under intense pressure. It may not be as dangerous as a regular volcano, but the sight is no less strange. 5. The moth invasion. One night in Manitoba, Canada, people noticed clouds of insects gathering around every light: street lights, porch lights, even car headlights, all surrounded by thousands of moths. Stepping outside meant getting moths flying straight into your face. Seeing a few moths is normal, but this time the numbers were completely abnormal. 6. Birds falling from the sky. A strange scene was caught on camera in Mexico. A flock of yellow-headed blackbirds was calmly flying through the sky when suddenly, as if pulled down by an invisible force, hundreds of birds dropped. Some managed to fly again, but many didn't survive. There was no storm, no strong wind. Some think it was the effect of some chemical in the air, while others believe a predator bird, like a hawk or falcon, might have entered the flock, causing the panic that made the birds fall in disarray. 7. The locust attack. In 2019, a massive swarm of locusts appeared in southern Russia, directly attacking farmers' crop fields. They devoured everything: crops, grain fields, all of it. Farmers tried to stop them with nets, sprayed pesticides, but nothing worked. Eventually, after widespread damage across a huge area, the situation gradually returned to normal. 8. Giant woodlice. Take over a car around 1996 near the Cape of Good Hope in South Africa. A family parked their car and went for a walk on the beach. When they came back, they found their car completely overrun by countless giant sea woodlice. These creatures were already scattered across the beach, but no one imagined they'd climb into a car. The car was eventually rescued, but it took several washes to get it clean. 9. Mysterious light on a mountain. While skating on a snow-covered mountain peak, someone suddenly noticed a bright, colorful light glowing in the middle of the snow. Not sunlight, not a reflection, something entirely different. After the video went online, people offered various opinions. Some said it was a natural optical phenomenon, others said it was a doorway to another dimension. 10. Spider rain from the sky. In São Tomé, Brazil, residents one day saw what looked like spiders raining down from the sky. At first, everyone was terrified, thinking it was some kind of bad omen. But the real reason was quite simple. The spiders had spun extremely fine webs, and sunlight reflecting off those webs made it look like the spiders were floating in mid-air. 11 clouds floating on the ground. Deep in a forest, between the trees close to the ground, something like soft white fluffy clouds was floating. Someone tried to grab it with their hand but couldn't. It was as soft as fog, yet looked exactly like a cloud. It's believed this happens due to a mix of cold and warm air. 12. A river that turned red. The Rimac River, flowing through Lima, Peru, suddenly turned blood red one day. Authorities said the water was still safe to drink, but locals found that hard to believe since this river was their main water source. Some even thought it was the result of a curse. 13. The mysterious circle of turkeys. In a quiet residential area, a camera captured a strange scene. Several turkeys walking in a perfect circle, with one turkey lying completely still in the middle. After the video went viral, people compared it to a mysterious ritual. In the end, though, nothing supernatural had actually happened. 14. A storm of birds landing on a ship. Hundreds of birds suddenly landed on a cruise ship at sea. From a distance, it looked like snowfall. The ship's deck, cabins, everywhere covered in birds. The captain later announced that a storm was approaching, and the birds had probably sought refuge on the ship, thinking it was a safe shelter. 15. Maharashtra's anti-gravity spot. There's a place in Maharashtra, India, where if you pour water instead of flowing downward, it rolls uphill. Many people have gone and tested it themselves, getting the same result every time. Some say it's the effect of strong wind, others say there's a mystery here that still can't be explained. 16. The breathing forest floor. A few days after a severe storm in Scotland, a man was walking his dog along a familiar path. Suddenly he noticed the forest floor seemed to be breathing, rising and falling. It turned out that the storm's powerful winds had loosened tree roots, causing a section of ground to rise and fall like a piece of cloth. 17. Reindeer, spinning in a circle. In Murmansk, Russia, a herd of reindeer suddenly started moving together in a perfect circle, looking like a furry whirlwind. According to experts, these animals form such circles to confuse predators so that no single animal becomes an easy target. 18. Animals walking in endless circles. It's not just reindeer. Dolphins, elephants, sheep, and even ants sometimes start walking in circles. Army ants are blind and follow scent trails to move. Sometimes, if one ant takes a wrong turn, the rest follow it, and before long, the entire group gets trapped in an endless circle until they become exhausted. 19. Another anti-gravity hill. Near Mount Macedon in Australia, locals call a certain spot the anti-gravity hill. A girl placed a bottle on the road, which should naturally roll down the slope, but instead, the bottle started rolling uphill. Some say it's an optical illusion caused by the surrounding terrain. 20. Blood red rain and a blood red beach. On Hormuz Island in Iran, after heavy rain, the entire beach turns blood red. The reason is simply nature at work. The island's soil contains a lot of iron oxide, which mixes with rainwater and flows into the sea, creating this red color. It looks terrifying, but the explanation is entirely scientific. 21. A pillar of light in the sky, Canada's nighttime mystery. While out for a night walk in Canada, someone suddenly spotted an unusually bright pillar of light in the sky. Scientists say this, too, is the result of light reflecting off ice crystals, but many try to explain it differently. Some call it a portal, others call it an ominous sign. 22. Texas's blue rain. In a video that went viral in Texas, puddles of water along the roadside appeared completely blue. It wasn't a reflection of the sky. The water itself was genuinely blue. Some say it's a chemical reaction, others blame pollution. But but the exact cause behind it is still not known for certain. 23. Water rising from the ground. During a Japan earthquake. During an earthquake in Japan, a natural phenomenon called liquefaction was observed, underground water forcefully rising to the surface, and solid ground instantly turning into a mixture of mud and water. It looks bizarre, but it's a well-known phenomenon in seismology. 24. The mystery of mass whale suicide. In 2014, near King Island off Tasmania, nearly 200 pilot whales suddenly got stranded on a beach. Rescuers tried but couldn't save most of the whales. Some say it's the result of navigational confusion. Others believe underwater sonar sounds could be the cause. A popular theory among experts is that a sick whale in the group might have come close to shore, and the rest followed it into danger, since pilot whales are highly social animals. 25. Two suns in the sky. Waking up in the morning and looking out the window, someone saw two suns blazing in the sky. They immediately grabbed their phone and started filming because no one would believe it otherwise. One bright sun, and right above it, another glowing orb of light. This is considered a rare optical illusion. 26. An eternal fire inside a waterfall. At Shell Creek Preserve, a woman's camera captured an unbelievable sight: real fire burning inside a waterfall. Science explains that natural gas escaping through cracks in the rock keeps this fire burning, known as the eternal flame. But local people believe it's a doorway to another world, or that forest spirits keep the fire burning to protect the woods. 27. Thousands of fish covering a beach. In 2023, on a beach in northern Japan, thousands of sardines suddenly washed up along a stretch of about 1 kilometer. Some say a sudden cold water current left the fish exhausted. Others say they were chased ashore by predators. The scene looked exactly like something out of a disaster movie. 28. Trees wrapped in spider webs. After a flood, millions of spiders climbed up into trees to escape the water, covering entire trees in thick white webs. It looked exactly like Halloween decorations. No one would want to walk through a scene like that. 29. Real fish raining from the sky. And this is today's most astonishing event. People walking in the rain suddenly saw live fish falling from the sky, flopping around on the street. Experts say the cause is a waterspout, a small whirlwind that forms over the sea or a river, which lifts fish along with the water into the air. When the wind dies down, those same fish fall back down like rain, and the locals, they happily gathered up the fish to make dinner out of it. Outro. So these were some of the strangest and most mysterious events on Earth, some explained by science, while others remain a mystery to this day. Which one did you find the strangest? Let us know in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, hit like, subscribe to the channel, because we'll be bringing you many more mysterious events in upcoming videos. See you in the next one.